Yeah, they didn't do doubles this time around, but it was a pretty good turnout there.
But got a winner's final set. We still have to set the rest of top 4. DJVon versus Caden. Caden going into the ZSS instead of the Ridley. But DJVon with the Steve.
I mean, the ZSS was the character that was used to help beat DJVon earlier in this bracket. We'll see how much DJVon had to fighting that entire Oklahoma gauntlet with Canon Red, Melee, G-Bro, and
Isaiah.
Well, Isaiah, not Oklahoma, but honorary in this scenario.
For the one time.
Yeah. We'll see how much of a benefactor this will be.
I feel like how much differently do you have to actually play when it comes to that first set being as close as it was and somewhat dominant when you're talking about Caden and how well he did, making that one switch off of the Steve going into the other characters like the Mii Brawler.
Yeah, Ivy, it's going to be something to watch, especially going in right after you lose a set. Like, that mentality is also going to be a crucial part to think about. Like, that wasn't a lot of time to take a break between fighting against Rafa into DJVon once again. And some of that mentality, especially going against someone that you fought before, could affect you.
Yeah. He's getting somewhat steamrolled right now. He's at 56%, now 70. Lap 10%, but DI's in on the anvil. That is not something you want to see. DJVon taking this all the way so far.
Yeah, this is looking really good for DJVon right now. And you see, I mean, you really just see him doing just the normal Steve stuff. Like, you see a lot of that, a lot of those jab into fair loops that we know of for Steve Minecraft. And, like, Caden's just kind of eating it right now.
Yeah, Steve, first name and last name Minecraft. Going all the way through. Here we go. Do we get or confirm? No, he just slightly misspaces it, Caden. But he gets the whiff punish off this.
We got a stock. We got a stock.
Yeah, he has a stock. But now he has the diamonds. Diamonds like to shine. And when it illuminates on this Steve, it can mean some pretty nasty things if you're on the receiving end.
Yeah, I mean, you already see one F smash from one time an F smash did like 40%, and just a minecart fair. That's all you need.
That's really all you need at the end of the day.
Yeah, DJVon already on the board.
It did not take too long to get that first game. Caden taking a breath, some relief. He needs it, especially going in from that previous set.
Yeah, use that time to kind of take a bit of a breather on the stage select screen. Get your phone to process what's going on. Get your head back in the game.
And I feel like that's even just like a great fundamental thing to have in fighting games, of just making sure you can sit on the character select screen for as long as you need it. Because I feel like so many different people have said they regret not taking that spot to where they can just sit and be calm. Just rush right into it. But we got some Ridley action heating up. The character switch going into the tried and true.
Yeah. I don't know how this is going to go. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a whole lot of this earlier, but I mean, Caden is somebody who can do this.
I know they got to play this in doubles, but you got to keep in mind that that's an entirely different ballpark, and you had the assistance of someone else in those 2v1 scenarios. This time, Steve has those answers when you're only handling on one side of that shield. Yeah,
like you can't get hit by somebody if you're trying to get out of a combo. Like, it's really just you and the SDI. When you're talking about a big body like Ridley, how much of the SDI you're actually going to be able to do. Like, he got hit all the way up to 70. It's even now, but even then, you're taking so much punishment just because how big you are. What just happened? The no-tech into just center stage? Excuse me?
All right, and you're going to have Steve just hop back in on that minecart.
Yeah, what is going on? This is so many different weird and quirky interactions.
Yeah, I mean, you see the point in Steel already going off stage and taking the stock, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me how many times you've seen down tilt kill with Steve. I feel like it's not often, right?
It happens a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
When it just kills off the side like that? Okay, maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of this than I probably should be. Little leads into stuff like that.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. He got shield poked on top of that as well.
That was an interesting scenario with that block.
Yeah. Block being Steve's best friend. Might get fared. Is that true? No. Okay, gets all the way back. And that's the stock for Caden. Immediately roaring with that command grab. But now you have the diamonds again. Has to be careful. Don't want to overcommit. You're just sitting there. He gets in. And that block is going
air
to
dodge
be
all the way down. You're not going to be able to make it back. Yeah, that's already a second game for DJVon.
that tragic because you literally just cannot make it back in that spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate there. But you still got one more game. I think you got to process a lot of what's happening.
Which, I mean, like, it makes sense in terms of, like, Caden's not doing a horrible job. He's just getting, like, outproduced, and Steve is the producing machine of this game. Like, he's the #1 for a good reason.
Yeah.
Goes back to the zero suit. All right, here we go. Yeah, slapping
Caden's
himself. He's
got
trying
a
to get
lock.
himself some competence.
Caden's got to lock the F in.
He really has to. The credit reverse 3-0 opportunity for himself. You can maneuver a little bit more inside when it comes to the ZSS compared to the Ridley. Not got to take nearly as much %, but it didn't seem to be too much of a problem in that game #1.
Yeah, I think it was a lot more of just like kind of processing what was going on in that last game. Because you see right now in that game 3, like, it's going a lot better. And we've seen so many sets of Onin and Mars where it is, I don't want to fully say ZSS favored, but it is a matchup that the Steve has to be fully locked in for.
He really does.
And for a late bracket and this deep in, especially in a loser's path, you got to question if you as the Steve are fully in it or not.
But right now, he might not be nearly in it as much. He's down a stock. Caden guessing right. Really been locking him down in the corner. And underneath the stage as well.
Up tilt's able going to reach it out. You have that small battlefield platform covered by that TNT, even covers under.
Okay, he goes in. Doesn't get the shield poke. Very rare that you see that. Not
Able
work.
to get the spike, unfortunately, for Caden, but still has a good 43% scenario, and that's honestly decent % lead for this next stock.
Yeah, it's just as long as you don't take that one interaction, which, oh no, I might have just started something. Never mind, he gets through.
We're fine.
Yeah. It's like I don't like being on the other end of that, where it's like I'm talking about the commentator's curse.
Yeah, that's.
Does that count? I hope not.
All right, I think we might be on Heat Smash for that.
Yeah, we might be on Heat Smash for that. I'm so sorry.
All right, so Caden on his tournament stock, and it may be one of those things where, yeah, you have the minecart stuck in that funny scenario where like it just builds up a bunch of momentum, just zooms out. All right,
Man, he's just down aired all the way from the heavens.
Yeah.
But the diamond back
Diamond
air.
back air trading with the flip kick. That's going to do it. A 3-0 from DJVon, taking revenge to the person that took him out in winners.
Yep, and that is a 5th place finish for